I'm gonna give you the two ways that these niggas fucked up. And when I'm talking about these niggas fucked up, first I want to talk about the Dolph and how they're gonna end up bringing out a big indictment with young Dolph. You can tell when people are connected and people aren't connected. Like, whoever set up the hit on young Dolph wasn't connected enough to get an outside person or smart enough to get an outside person. So what they did, the money floated from the top, and I'm not putting Gotti in this, but the money floated from wherever the top, down to a hand, down to a hand, down to the little niggas on the street, right there from the damn city. How ignorant is that? And that's why everyone involved with that one will get indicted. They got enough talking going on. So don't be surprised if one of your favorite Memphis rappers soon gets arrested. It's gonna happen. You're gonna see a big indictment. The Dolph thing ain't near over. There's a couple more murders that are gonna come about. I mean, not murders, I do apologize. A couple arrests that are gonna come out of that. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a big difference with the ones who are connected and ones who aren't connected. Let's hit on MOE3. Well, with the MOE3, if it was a hit, they weren't connected enough to get an outside man or know somebody who could get an outside man for them to come in, make it happen, disappear. Whatever they did, use a nigga right there on the street, man. From the same city, right there on the street. And you can't tell me any different. Is just somebody upset about their baby daddy? No, that's a little deeper than that. But I'm just saying. They're not as well connected as you think they are. Even going back to Memphis, obviously, they ain't well connected as much as they say they are. You think somebody, like in T.I.'s new song, listen to his new song, he says, I got 80 niggas who take the charges for me. A double entendre or whatever, however you call it. He could say 80 niggas, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 80 niggas. Or the niggas who used to started doing hits way back in the late 80s, who make their money off of that. But y'all don't play around and think people are joking. I'm giving you all straight facts. Everything straight facts. People have different connections. And that's why you don't see people with big connects having the same people in the same town who know those people do those things to people. But those are just two brief incidents. But the biggest one with Dolph, man, couldn't came from too high up, or if it did come up high enough, it wasn't approved. Whoever's the top of whoever there who had something to do with Dolph, either he went to someone and they said no, or he went to someone and they say do it on your own. We ain't gonna get at you, but do it on your own. But this is from another boss. Everyone's connected. And you keep thinking I'm playing. Everyone's connected. So with the mob tell them, no, it's not happening. You know, we're not gonna authorize nothing. So what they do, they go get someone from the neighborhood who I already don't like the dude. I don't say dude because that's my boy. That's nephew, young Dolph. Didn't even like young Dolph. And go hit him up. It wasn't connected. And then even someone in the middle who's running something higher. Let's say the mastermind of it all on their end, and one of his best rappers who just hurting off of life and just don't stand this dude. Maybe the higher dude said no. That's why I don't believe you ever see Gotti get indicted into this indictment. Because I actually think Gotti said no. But with other people on the camp who's hurting over Dolph, they're like, yeah, well, we gonna do it. Gotti won't get indicted because Gotti ain't have nothing to do with it. Gotti had nothing to do with it. I'm just being for real with you. So, those unauthorized things like that go down to the hood, gonna get everybody. Now you see, like, I told you no. So now they're like kind of severing ties now. You want to go put out an album, you better put, it's good you putting out an album. Make sure you got legal money and stuff like that. All over hurt though, man. Don't get me wrong, I feel the dude's pain as well. But it's not Gotti. I know Gotti said no. But then you know how you have hard-headed dudes running around with you. You tell somebody no, just like a hard-headed son, you still run around and do it. That's just what it means. I remember a story like that, what was his name? Haitian Jack and Tupac. Haitian Jack really said no. But niggas around, like, nah, we ain't gonna let it go like that. Haitian Jack really said no. True stories. And then they go hit Tupac anyway. But Haitian Jack didn't authorize none of that. But people want to blame Haitian Jack for the quad studio shooting with Tupac. I know. The Jack had nothing to do with it. But even if he didn't have nothing to do with it, them his boys, you think he gonna say anything? Keep it real, man. With you, your boys, now that would be snitching. Snitching because somebody dead? Nah. Because it's more likely when somebody's snitching on somebody who's dead, they just lying anyway, just to get it off of them. And we're gonna say, you know, if a person know they did it, and they can say, yeah, he did it, just lied on them. They ain't snitching, he just lied on the dead. So kind of lied on the dead. So you can't snitch on a dead person. But back to the, go back to MOE3. Having a homeboy like Rainwater is 100. But there was just so much going on with that right there. Everybody know. So when something unexpected happens, the people who made that happen or put it in motion, what we call really don't have no motion. That's not motion. Somebody go hire the boy next door to go beat up the kid across the street. So the little boy across the street tell everybody you did it. You paid him to go do it. He didn't have no beef with that person. Instead of hiring your little nephew who just came in town, only gonna be here for 3 weeks. He's gonna be leaving tomorrow. You go and stump that kid out. Stump the kid out. Nephew's gone. Very simple things that I'm telling you. But the MOE3 incident, you never use nobody too close to hating somebody like that. if you're gonna do something, and so they're gonna put it on you, they're gonna tell on you eventually. But with the Dolph one, wasn't authorized.